Stay tuned for the fact check so you can hear all the facts that were wrong.
No, it wasn't up there.
What was it? Your makeup was it?
Yeah, my foundation. I am annoyed.
No.
Don't make fun of me. I was supposed to put makeup on and then my makeup was stolen.
Well, it seems unlikely. I don't want to not believe her, but it does seem unlikely.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep a little bag of makeup upstairs.
Yeah.
And there was some in there, but not the foundation, the important part.
Now, Bobby Brown is against foundation?
No, she's into a natural look.
Okay.
So she wouldn't probably want like cakey foundation.
Thick.
Yeah. Her foundation was the first foundation I ever used. It was a stick.
I'm glad to hear that's the truth because you told her that in the interview. And if I found out now.
You think I would lie about that?
Oh, I'm going to flatter her maybe.
No, I don't do
It'd be
that.
a kind gesture.
I don't do that.
You don't do kind gestures at the expense of the truth.
That's right.
I do occasionally. Like, you like my new shirt? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You always say that to me. You said that the other day about my shoes. Yep, I saw. I said, do you like my shoes? And you said.
Yeah, you can't trust me. I'll give you the playbook.
Yeah.
You can't trust me if you ask me. But if I unsolicited mention that I like your sweater or something, that's genuine. Ask me what I think of your boots.
Do you like these?
But like, hey, do you like my new boots? Because there's always some enthusiasm.
Oh, hey, I just got these new boots. Do you like them?
No. I mean, that's devastating, right? Look at you, even in an acting exercise, it hit you.
Right? Yeah, I didn't like that game.
I know, but do you see the point it proved?
Yeah, I think you just say like, yeah, what you're right is a lie.
Yeah, boots.
Why don't you like these? For real, do you like them or no?
No, they have nothing. I said pick anything.
But now I'm asking, for real, do you like
They're
these?
great.
Are you serious?
They're not bad, and they're not. I wouldn't turn my head at them. They're neutral, which is a win.
Wow.
When failure's on the table, neutral's a win. You hate it because it's silver medal.
It's also not. These are gold medal shoes. It's like the judge was not qualified, and I shouldn't have asked.
Now you're attacking me, and there's all the more reason to just lie. Ask me again.
Do you like my boots?
I was just thinking, those are the greatest boots I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you'd be right.
And then when you go, I like you.
You're my friend. Yeah, I'm having a bad morning.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's talk about it.
My makeup got stolen, 1.
Well,
2,
first of all, I saw you
don't like my boots.
Hold on. I saw you before your makeup was, quote, stolen.
Yeah.
And you're already feeling a little melancholy.
Well, I'm annoyed is what it is.
It's not even melancholy. I'm melancholy. You're annoyed.
You're melancholy?
Wait, I'm not trying to trump your annoyance.
Yeah, I just got some like annoying news.
Yeah, you found out
annoyed.
Your house is going to take longer than you thought.
I just feel defeated.
Okay.
And my parents are supposed to, my parents are always supposed to come and they can never come.
Yeah.
So my dad's retiring and he wants to come.
Yeah, now he can't.
Now he has to keep working.
Now he's going to work until his last days.
He has to work until my house is ready. That was the contract he made.
With his employer?
Yeah, it was weird. It was unconventional.
I can give you as long as it takes for my daughter's house to be completed.
Yeah. And they were like, oh God, he's going to then be out of here in a year.
No, they're building a house in LA. You got a long time. You can start a
He has another decade. It's okay. I'll be over it in like an hour when we're done with this fact check.
After we're done. We're done with work.
I'll be done. Yeah, but anyway, it's fine. Some happy things are that the other day, it's also been raining, but
shockingly,
I've done well.
Yeah, you've weathered the storm, as we might say.
I have leaned into the cozy nature of the rain.
Yeah. It's so fun.
I've made the decision to enjoy it.
Oh, good.
And I was walking back to the car with Jess a couple days ago, and it was raining a little bit, like sprinkling. And from far away in the distance, we hear this little voice. And she said, "You guys okay in the rain?" And she got a little closer, and she had her umbrella, and she was with a man presumably her dad, but there's no way for me to know that.
You didn't have access to a DNA test.
She was so spunky.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, yeah, we're okay. Are you? And she was like, yeah, he's making me carry this.
Oh, she was complaining about it.
Yeah, she didn't want to carry the umbrella.
Right.
And I said, oh, yeah, but you look cute.
Nice.
And she said, yeah, I got these glasses today. They came in the mail.
Oh, why'd she order them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They came in the mail.
And then I felt bad. So she took them. I was like, oh my gosh, I love them so much. And she took them off and she was starting to clean them.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, give them a little cleaning. And then the dad was like, no, remember, you're not supposed to do that unless. And I was like, I don't remember what they obviously had a rule about, maybe she's broken some glasses before.
Or maybe she wipes them compulsively.
Maybe. I don't know. But
Sounds like it. The first thing you say is nice glasses. You're like, yeah, let's spiff these up.
But he didn't like that. And I felt bad because I encouraged it.
Sure.
And then I was mad at him because I was like, just let her. We're having a conversation. She just wants to clean her glasses. It's fine.
This is the tension of parenting. You're like, what? What are habits I need to point out that need broken, and who gives a fuck?
If he is a parent or not, we don't know. But anyway, she put them back on and, she was chit-chatting with us. And I said, what's your name? And she said, A, B, 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 Y.
No, Abby with 4 B's.
So, and then I said, Abby. And then Jess was, like, Abba, B, B, B. And then the dad under his breath said, too many B's.
But what he was actually referring to is there was bees in a tree up ahead.
Yeah.
Does it seem like they would like each other?
I felt like he was an overwhelmed dad.
Okay.
I think we said, like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, we're just on a walk around, like get some, I think he was saying get some energy out.
Oh, but okay.
And so I think like
she's a handful.
Yeah, because she's so special.
Yeah.
And then we left. We said bye to Abby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, what a special person.
Yeah.
And I was like, but yeah, I guess if you're in charge of that person, that's hard.
Sure.
Double-edged sword.
It is.
So sparkly.
I have a couple of those.
I know. You guys okay in the rain? From so far away. It was so
She heard someone
cute.
say that at some point.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, that's a thing to say. I should say that at some point.
Yeah.
And the opportunity presented itself.
She was so cute and she had like the cutest hairdo. Anyway, I really liked her, Abby.
Stay tuned for more Armchair Expert, if you dare.
Speaking of cute,
Yeah.
I took my number one girl. I mean,
don't say that.
I have two
Yeah.
number one girls, but I want to be able to say number one girl. But I have two number one girls.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, I want to say something.
I know, but I'm
say
just like, if
sweetest, but-
one of them heard that, they wouldn't like. I'm just telling you.
No, that's why I said I have two number one girls.
No one likes to hear that.
Well, I do. That's unfortunate for them, but I have two number one girls.
Okay.
And I took the younger of the two number one girls to Sabrina Carpenter on Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, I can't describe the feeling.
I feel like I like know it.
Do you know it?
Yeah, I do. It's
I'm like
it's
lovesick.
so, yes.
I'm lovesick.
It's so overwhelming.
It's overwhelming and I'm lovesick. I can't believe that I got to be with her when she was at her first concert of someone she loved and watching her dance and scream and sing along and wave the phone over her head with the light on and clapping on cue.
Be alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much.
Yeah.
And
it's
then now I'm stuck. This is very junior high of me and high school. I'm stuck on Don't Smile, the Sabrina song.
Yeah, you're listening to it a lot.
Over and over again, all day long for, I guess, 4 or 5 days now. Because I started listening to it even before we went. And then I listen to the song when I look at the pictures of us at the concert. And then I get really emotional. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm in junior high and I'm just overwhelmed with feelings of love.
Yeah.
And they're kind of original and new. And it's very, very nice.
Yeah.
And I'm quick to tell myself when I buy a donut for $20 to avoid the line. So I'm going to tell you, I did do the full merch line. As soon as we walked into Staples, I hate calling it crypto. That's the dumbest name for, and also what crypto? Just generally speaking, crypto?
It's crypto.com.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
I liked Staples. It was called Staples Center, not even Staples Arena.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm sure you did.
Because you could always say to your wife or your partner, like, I got to run up to Staples. And you're not lying if you go to a Lakers game.
Oh, it's about deception.
Well, they might think that you're going to get school supplies or office supplies.
Yeah.
And no one, like, let's put it this way. If someone says they got to go to Staples, you're like, oh, yeah, sorry, you got to do that. You're not going to Neiman Marcus to go shopping for fun. You are there for utility items, and it's a chore.
Yeah.
So you go like, oh, I got to run to Staples. And then you go see the Lakers play.
Okay.
And then you come home and your partner's like, first of all, where
have you been?
Why did it take that long?
Where have you been?
And where's all the items?
What'd you get?
And you go, what do you mean? I went to the Lakers game.
What? You said you were going to Staples?
Yeah, it's Staples Center.
Out.
I said I'm going to Staples.
You're a deceptive beast.
No, I'm not. I said I'm going to Staples and I went to Staples. Now, let's try this again. All right, I'll see. I'm heading over to crypto.
Wait, you're going to invest in crypto?
Yeah.
Wait, no, we need to talk about that. We have... What?
You're going to invest in crypto. You're going to invest in crypto.com? Okay.
Okay, so you go to crypto.
So I go into Staples and, we got to walk a while to our section. So we walk through about a half of the arena or whatever. And there's a couple different merch stations.
Yeah.
And fuck, dude, I know. You're at these concerts.
These lines are insane.
There's hundreds of people, right?
Oh, thousands.
And it's like winding back and forth. And you're not even quite sure where one enters this line.
Yeah.
And I clocked it and I was like, oh boy, let's see if she's going to ask for some merch.
Of course.
And then
you can't go and not get merch.
So I got misled. It said doors open 5:30, show starts at 7.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Sabrina starts at 7.
Sure.
Okay, so we sit in the seats. We're pretty early. Place is pretty empty. Just us. And then I think, she doesn't even ask. I go, should we go hop in that merch line? And she's like, yeah. I think she's maybe even surprised I'm willing to. So we went and guess what? A couple things about the merch lines. They're not bad.
Yeah, they move.
A lot of people watching and they move.
Yeah.
They go quicker than you think they're going to go. And it wasn't bad at all. And we took turns, each of us going to the bathroom and keeping our place in line.
Right.
It all worked out. And I'm just remembering I got merch.
Okay, good.
I got a shirt. I should have worn it. I'll wear it in the future.
Okay, wear it. Did you get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt?
T-shirt.
Cute.
I have so many sweatshirts.
Sure, but you could always use more.
I really, at this point, I can't. Like, I was looking, I hang mine on hooks, and I was like, we got to, just this morning.
You hang yours on hooks?
We got.
Dax.
So some are on
I'm
hangers.
disappointed.
Yeah, we got cute merch.
Mm-hmm.
We got snacks. We
what kind
dance.
of snacks?
We got a round of hot dogs. Hers had macaroni and cheese on the hot dog.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
yum.
go Staples.
Go crypto.
Ugh. And then we got some chicken tenders because we were there for 15 hours.
Yeah.
Because she didn't start till 9.
Right. But I'm glad you got in the line. I'm surprised, like, you have to get in that line so quick because it sells out.
Yeah. Well, we were starting to watch. That's the anxiety of being in the line is you're watching them, like, remove the tote bag from
I know.
And then you're like, well, hold on. There's 6 more stations. So, like, someone really wanted that tote bag. Do they have to go get in that other line?
And then that will also sell out. It's
the tote was popular, apparently.
Wow.
Or they didn't make a lot. That's my guess. They didn't think they were going to sell as many as they did.
Okay. Speaking of our merch, people really bought stuff and we're so excited for everybody to match us.
Yes.
And we're so happy you guys like it.
I'm excited for the people to receive it and feel the quality.
Feel the quality.
Rub it all over your body and then cover your body with it.
Yeah, do. And you will have it by the holidays.
Yes, that's so good.
We don't have any tote bags.
We don't have tote bags, so don't worry, they won't sell out.
Yeah.
Okay, now the show was spectacular.
Great.
I've now, I guess, between last year and this year, I saw Taylor and then I saw Sabrina.
Yeah.
And they're much different performers, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like really fascinated with what I think lane she has staked out.
Okay.
Have you ever seen her live?
No.
No. Well, it's great. The set's incredible. There's all kinds of different dancers. It's wonderful. And then she often is like in between songs and she can just sit and kind of stare at the camera and stare, like look around and do all this stuff. And I was like, wow, this woman's, she's so confident.
Yeah. Very.
Right? Like she's so calm and confident.
Yeah, she's cheeky. That's her style.
Yeah. And just so crazy confident.
Yeah. It was being filmed, so maybe it's also going to be a movie too. They're all making these movies.
It'd be silly not to. They already have the cameras going to put it on the big, huge screen.
Yeah.
But anyways, it didn't start till 9. Right before she went on, Delty was on my shoulder falling asleep.
Yeah.
It's hard for these little ones at these concerts. They're a long time.
It's tiring.
Yeah. And we'd already been there for 3.5 hours, I think, at that point when the show started.
Yeah.
But boy, she sprang right away.
Good.
Danced around.
How long was
sang.
the set? Like Sabrina?
About 2 hours-ish.
Okay.
Oh, we had a really tricky call to make. We were given some lanyards. After we were already in our seat, a nice gentleman, Max, came and gave us some lanyards so that we could go to the friends and family area after the show. And I was like, oh, wow. She might come into there.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
we might meet her.
Yeah.
And mind you, it's already like, it's late.
Mm-hmm.
And I say to Delta, I'm like, okay, so we have these passes. Maybe, I don't know. Don't get your expectations too high, but maybe we'll actually meet her. And you want to go? And she's like, oh my God, yeah, right. So we go in there and we're in there for a while, 20 minutes. And I'm kind of looking around like, there's a lot of people for her to wander into here.
Okay.
There were some snacks. We had more snacks.
Oh,
yeah, I
more
think
hot
this
dogs?
time I had cheese sticks. I'd already
Like
had chicken tenders, a
marinara?
hot dog, and there was marinara. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that whole
You
spread.
mean mozzarella sticks?
What'd I say?
Cheese stick.
Yeah. They were mozzarella brand cheese.
Okay, because to me, a cheese stick is a string cheese.
Yeah.
And a mozzarella stick is a breaded
Mozzarella stick.
cheese with a marinara.
That's exactly what it was.
Yum. I love mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, well, you would have loved these. They were tiny. They were like cocktail wiener size.
Oh, wow.
So you kind of pop them like,
Yeah.
you pop them.
Like an apple.
So we were in there for about 20 and I just started thinking, there's no chance in hell she's coming into this room.
Okay.
So I said to Delta, I don't think this is her. There's too many people in here for her to come through. And she's like, yeah. And I was pretty proud of her. She seemed to accept that outcome.
Okay.
If I were her, I might have been fighting for
Please, let's just stay and wait and see.
Yeah, like when I was seeing Billy Idol her age, if the notion that Billy Idol might have come out, I probably would have stuck around to the last person left just in case.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, so we did not get home till midnight
Yeah.
on a school night.
Yeah. Who did she arrest? Isn't she arresting people at these concerts?
She put some cuffs on somebody for being too hot. We couldn't see from our side of the stage. They were on the opposite side of the stage. I saw brown hair.
Oh, cool.
That's good. They didn't give it to a blonde.
I think she arrested Anne Hathaway once.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Dakota and Ellie Fanning.
Oh, Dakota.
That's who she arrested on Sunday?
Yeah, the 16th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she arrests famous people.
Yeah, that's why I said Anne Hathaway. Dakota and Elle.
Yeah.
They're blonde.
Now you got are they both blonde?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she arrested a brunette too. I'm surprised I didn't see him on that. They didn't pop him on the big screen.
Yeah, I am surprised about
Yeah.
that. Maybe you were in the potty.
No, I did not go to the potty during the show.
Oh, well, it seems like you missed a lot because it was not brown hair. Unless one of them has dyed their hair
For a role.
for a role. Oh, blonde. Both very blonde.
So that's who they, we're on the very opposite side of that.
Right.
Rob, rotate the camera around so you can see Delta?
That looks like a Jumbotron, though.
Yeah, it does appear that they're on the jump. I guess we were looking at stage. Anyways, who cares? Point is, we had a riot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
times.
times. Fun times galore.
Yeah.
Love it.
Should we do some facts?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Facts.
I'm glad that's not one of our routines where we say it in sync because people do. All right, 3, 2, 1. Facts.
Maybe people would like it because then they could do it too.
I think they would like it 3 times.
Yeah.
But like on time 100,
They're
like,
mad.
oh my God, do you guys stop doing that? Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Facts. Yeah, it's already repugnant.
I think we should get to do it 3 times a year.
Okay. So that was 1?
No, it would start next year.
Okay.
Okay. Now, one thing about Train Dreams, we did talk about it for a second, but it's Callie's movie. Callie's on the marketing
She
team.
wrote it.
Exactly.
She produced it.
Yes. No, she didn't, but she has been talking about this movie all year and is on the team at Netflix, the marketing team for this movie. And she had told me once a tagline, then I couldn't remember and I couldn't find it, but I texted her. You don't have to do big things to live a big life.
That's nice.
And I
That's
thought
nice.
that was
That's
lovely.
nice.
There's also one that's internal, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not saying.
Okay, great.
um,
Thanks for the tease.
yeah. But anyway, so see the movie.
See it.
See the movie. Now,
3, 2, 1.
facts. I almost forgot what it was.
You did. You forgot your line. It's one word.
Those are the hardest ones to
They
remember.
are. We always talk about that. Yeah. I think it came up in this
I
episode.
think it did.
Yeah.
Okay, there really aren't many at all,
Great.
other than Callie's tagline.
Again, Callie wrote, directed.
Okay, what fell?
Well, just my amber mug isn't keeping it warm. And I wondered, is that thing even plugged in is what I wondered.
Oh, shit.
And then I explored because I have impulse control issues because I might be ADHD, but I
Okay.
don't know.
I just had this conversation with someone, and we've had it before, and I just
Hate when people self-diagnose.
I hate
But can I
it.
tell you you got to honor this, which is Gabor Mate said to me, have you ever been diagnosed?
I
mean, if there was a clue.
It doesn't mean you're diagnosed, though. He probably just was like, maybe you have it, but that doesn't mean you do.
I think he was like, oh, this motherfucker is ADHD. Yeah, I don't need the diet. Well, that's fine if I don't. What I'll say is when I look at the symptoms of it, it's hard to deny that I have many of those symptoms.
Yeah, but
I don't
to
need
me,
the
the diagnosis is when it's problematic. Like just having qualities. Like I just had this fight with somebody.
Okay.
Not fight. Conversation.
Dust up.
No, it really wasn't. But I was just like, they told me that someone we knew mutually was diagnosed as on the spectrum.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. Or maybe they weren't diagnosed, but like said they were on the spectrum. I don't know. But I was like, I know this person. They're not like getting in the way of anything they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And I do feel that it's not fair to people who are definitively on the spectrum to say like, I'm quirky, so I'm on the spectrum.
I understand that. I understand that it feels disrespectful to people that have a pathological version that is a disorder that is standing in the way of their life.
Yeah, it's like
But what I would say is you're evaluating someone very late into it. So I was disruptive in the classroom. I was getting thrown up. I had impulse control issues. There were tons of times I got terrible fucking grades. I had downside. I was just reading this one aspect of it is like what happens in a debate for someone with ADHD is immediately amygdala is engaged right out of the gates. And then on top of that, they have measured the dopamine levels of ADHD people when they're engaged in a debate, and you're getting a ton of dopamine and serotonin. So it is fueling on you get pleasure out of fighting, right? Like they've observed this in the brain. And I'm like, well, that definitely described me when I was younger and over years in the same way, like I don't not have dyslexia now that I can read just fine. It's like I had it. It was really problematic. I eventually gathered tools and now I'm fine with it. I think that could also be the case, right? Like I could have had a lot of challenges with ADHD that we didn't know those were that. But over time, I learned to work with them.
But it could also just be your personality.
Yeah. And again, it's all very
that causes this.
It's all very arbitrary.
Yeah.
It's a spectrum. You can have ADHD at an 11 and you can have it at a 1.
But then to me, I'm like, then it's just we all have it. And then where are you on the spectrum?
But
I don't think that's
fair.
I don't know.
Even if you want to call it personality types, let's call it personality types. Okay. So there's a personality type which is like shy and not impulse control and not enjoying debate and fights and not an overinflated sense of injustice and not fidgety, trying to do 9 things at once and you can't brush your teeth. Like, fine. So I have that personality type. It doesn't need to be a disorder, but I do have a bucket of overlapping symptoms.
Sure. We have overlapping symptoms with so many things, and that creates a personality. And I think it's like what you used to say a lot about, like, calling people racist. He's like, you're like, we can't call this person racist when there's a
What's
KKK.
David Duke then?
Exactly. And I you're
having that issue with it.
Yeah.
I think, and this isn't your issue, I think a lot of people's issue with it is what they think is I'm asking for sympathy or compassion, and I'm not. Because they're like, you don't deserve sympathy. That person can't even go to work.
Right.
But I'm not saying it because I want sympathy. I'm saying, now that I know all these characteristics about it, I'm certainly checking yes on a lot of those boxes.
Sure.
It's not a detriment to me right now. It's power. Now, there are things that I struggle with, I think, harder than other people struggle with.
Everyone has things they struggle with that other people don't. But I don't I don't think those are disorders. I think those are personalities that, like, we all have strengths and we all have weaknesses. And, like, and it is because it's like dyslexia. Dyslexia, you've tested into
twice.
Yeah. You see letters mixed up.
Yeah, I don't even see them. I don't even know what it is.
Right. Okay. So the point is, you have that.
Yeah.
I think if someone is like, I have dyslexia, like, it's hard for me to read.
So I hear this a ton. I can't tell you how many people tell me they have dyslexia. It happens a few times a week. I personally don't go like, well, have you been evaluated? Like, who evaluated you? Did you go to school? Was it in college? I don't care.
I know.
What they're telling me is it's hard for them to read.
Yeah, that's fine. But then if everyone has dyslexia, then it does make it harder for people who have dyslexia to get seen as really having it, to get the extra time on the test, to do, like, if everyone just has it.
But I don't think it does, because you can't just say I have dyslexia to get extra time on your test. You do have to do what I did at UCLA, which is like go through weeks of testing.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone with dyslexia is being penalized that everyone's using it kind of colloquially. This is the thing with people with OCD. They're really pissed that people with OCDP are claiming to have OCD. That's fine, and they have a right to, and I'm not mad at them for that. As someone with dyslexia, I don't care that people are saying they're dyslexic.
Right, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't want it to affect people who, are nonverbal autistic. Yeah. Because, someone has, like, a quirk and is like, I'm neurodivergent too. I'm like, there's just such
Here's
a
where I
wide
totally
gap.
agree with you. All of this pretends that there's this large majority of our population that is, quote, normal.
Right, that's what I mean.
And that you are neuroatypical or neurodivergent from this group. So what I think is true is that this group doesn't exist.
Yeah, this group is all of us.
Yeah.
We all have all kinds of things.
That part I agree with you on. But the irritation over people doing it, I don't care. It's like a semantic thing, and maybe they are and maybe they aren't. What's important to me, I think, unless they're looking for sympathy, which I have no tolerance for, as you know. But if they're just trying to explain themselves to me, and there's now some new words available that kind of seem to condense the thing they're trying to relay about themselves to me, that's okay.
I guess. I mean, it's one thing to me if they're using the symptoms to describe it, but to say, like, I have this is like, I don't know. I don't know. Anywho. How big were Andre the Giant's hands?
This is a big thing too with people like gluten-free. They're like, they have celiacs. Like, were you tested for celiac?
Well, again, like, Callie has it.
Yeah.
She has celiac.
Yeah.
So when she tells the person at the server, she says, is it gluten-free? And they're like, yeah. she's like, okay, but she has to say, but I have celiac. So
Right.
can you please really double check and make sure? And then they're like, oh yeah, I'll check.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit of a thing that everyone's like, I'm gluten-free.
This is all really funny, right? Because like I'm on the other side and it drives me insane. Because I asked, do you have gluten-free bread? And they go, do you have an allergy?
Yeah,
Like,
they
they're-
need to know.
They do need to know. It just gets so serious right away. Like they're not going to sell me something, right? Like they're afraid they're going to get sued.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, no. Yeah, so I'm like, no, I don't have an allergy. Are you sure? I'm like, no, now I was like, well, what am I going to say? I have psoriatic arthritis. That if there is a bunch of gluten, my joints might hurt. I'm not going to go into anaphylactic shock and I won't get Crohn's over it. So no, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Relative to Callie.
Yeah, I think yeah. But I understand why they have to be careful, probably because so many people just are like, I'm gluten-free.
I bet people sue a lot. They said it was gluten-free and they got sick and then they sue.
And it can be really dangerous for some people and others are like, my tummy hurts.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not the same.
Right.
So I do think checking is good. And we always like, just so you know, it's an allergy.
It's the real
And then
thing.
they always say like, let me double check.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just, life's crazy.
I think it's very common though. I think like what you and I are talking about, everyone talks about.
Yeah,
I
me
think,
too.
Yeah. I think people.
I think they're all going to talk about it now that we talked about it. Okay, how big were Andre the Giant's hands?
Hold on.
But
I just like, it's good to remember we're constantly on the same side of arguments with just simply a little bit different ingredients, right?
sure.
So like the way you get annoyed by that, I have been annoyed with you when you've said, I have cancer or whatever, the things you've announced you have medically.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you haven't gone to the doctor and been diagnosed, right? And I get really upset at you. I want you to like, don't think that you have that
Right.
until you've gone and they've told you. So I'm acknowledging I've been on the opposite side of this argument.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to acknowledge that.
But I'm joking. If I've said I have cancer, which by the way, I don't think I have, because that actually would scare me to say.
You would jinx you. Yeah.
I don't think I do that.
But you have thought you had a lot of different things over the years.
I've thought I've had things, but I'm not serious if I'm like, I have a tumor. Like I know if I really thought I did, I would of course go get it checked out.
Right.
So that's me being like hyperbolic and like it's a funny thing. But apparently it's not.
No, you remember that I've been upset with you saying you have things, right?
I know, but yeah, you do sometimes because I'm like, oh, my like back hurts. And it does hurt.
Go, I think I have blank.
Or be like, it's either period or I have like a kidney thing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you need to get it looked at. And I'm already like,
I'm just trying to own that I've been on your side of this argument we just had, this chat we just had.
I know, but I think it's a little different because I'm not claiming to have a pathology. What's funny is, and I do think this is interesting, me and you did feel the same way about ADHD at one point. You used to think this.
I still think that ADHD has taken over social media and now we all think we have it.
And you even said there was a specific person that said they had it and you were like so annoyed by it. And as I was too. And now you think you have it and you're doing the same thing this person did.
I am.
So I think that's funny.
I am, yeah. And I don't think anyone needs to feel bad for me or I have a handicap.
No.
I just think I have a ton of the things on the list.
Sure. It's a great personality.
But again, we're making an arbitrary distinction between a personality and a disorder.
And a pathology. Yeah, that's my whole point.
But again, we're still just talking about how someone is.
We are, but there's medication and stuff.
There's some line we go, okay, so you're getting a C. Like there is, right? They're drawing a line and they're going to decide on this side of the line it's a pathology, on this side it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just decided by people.
Doctors should be,
Yeah. But it's not a test.
No. It's like depression.
You're not discovering in your DNA, here's the loci for this condition. Yeah. It's still a diagnosis that is arbitrary in nature.
I just think it should be you should be diagnosed if it requires change, different like medicine, whatever. I guess this is sort of back to that awesome guest we had on who was talking about overdiagnosis.
Oh, yeah, from England. Yeah. She was great.
How big were Andre the Giant's hands? This is the third time I've said it.
Okay.
16 inches long from wrist to fingertip.
From wrist to fingertip. Boy, I wish I had a tape measure right now.
I mean, imagine a full ruler.
Well, how about this? My shoes is 12 inches.
Okay, so that's like a ruler.
So we're going to here. Well, first of all, what if just that was
I
my
know.
hand? Hi, Monica.
I know.
Now we're going to go 4 inches past that.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Enormous. This immense size allowed him to palm a basketball with ease and made him comparable in size to a silverback gorilla. Okay, the only other fact is that we talk about AI and he wanted to see a dog giving a lecture. Like he asked.
Oh, right.
He
designed
that. And when I was at Charlie's house for the Dodgers game, he has an app on his phone. I guess it's in like development. And he took we put it in front of my face and I just turned right and left. And then I just said 3 numbers. Okay. That was it.
Yeah.
And then he said, have Monica running on a beach and yelling at a dog.
No.
And it's so good.
It is?
Yes.
Oh my godness.
And then he was doing a lot of those, like me complaining at a restaurant. And I was like, you could really take me out.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll swing in the other way because if you can't trust if that's real,
then it's just
then nothing matters.
Yeah. No holds barred.
Yeah.
You can always just go, I was AI.
I was AI.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Yeah. AI crashed my car drunk driving. I had nothing to do with that.
It wasn't me. It was a hologram. They're that good. All right. That's it.
Love you.
Love you.